I cannot cope with the weather today. Look at how beautiful the sky is. The leaves are literally falling so wonderfully, and I think a certain sausage... Oh no, do you just want your duck? You want your duck? Yes. Have you been out for a morning wee today? Little squeaky, little squeaky. Are you chasing me? Are you chasing me? Oh, are you going to show the internet your new trick that you're not supposed to do? Yes. We're going to have to get a certain someone a stool because he literally launches himself off the sofa. What are you doing? Naughty boy. Good morning, everyone. Oh, can't show you that. Can't show you that either. Today is a very beautiful day, as I've shown you, and it's been very, very busy already today. And I am off to get my hair done. It is in need of a very, very large tone. Oh my goodness, like it needs all of the TLC at the moment. And I've decided I'm cutting it. I'm cutting it. I think I'm gonna cut a fair amount off because I just want to get rid of these like end bits where it's a different color to the top. If I cling onto my hair really long, I'm not gonna end up getting that chopped off sooner, if that makes any sense. So I'm just gonna keep chopping and keeping it looking healthy, and then hopefully by like summertime, I think we'll be back to where we used to be. But we're gonna get these bits toned really nicely, ready for the festive period. So I'm heading down to London today. I'm heading down to Michael John to get my hair done, and I think this is the last time I'm getting my hair done before Christmas, so I might have to do a top up of toning at home myself because it's just so hard getting appointments. I feel like this really is the year that everyone is going like all out, and it's just blooming wonderful. I can't actually believe how many people have their Christmas trees up. I have been obviously going through everyone's stories and things like that, and usually it's just me that's got my Christmas tree up at this time of year. But like I said, I feel like this is the year. This is the year when everyone is just so happy it's Christmas. And I was talking to someone the other day just about like how grateful I am for this time of year, and I know I told you guys about it, but I was talking to someone else about it as well, and I'm just very, very excited. I'm looking forward to going down to London today. I'm actually going down to London as well tomorrow. I've got a full day of meetings. Who are our meetings with tomorrow? I am not entirely sure. Where's my phone? Look at that little sausage. You gay? You just checking I'm here? I'm not leaving. Yes, so we have meetings in London tomorrow. Just pop you here. I am still in my dressing gown. I feel like I left you in my dressing gown on my last video as well. Who are we meeting tomorrow? We have a meeting with By Terry, we have a meeting with Kate Somerville, and we have a meeting with Rodial. And that's someone driving onto the drive. I think it's Fee coming back. So it's gonna be so nice to have a full day of meetings, and I don't think I'm doing anything the next day. So Carrie, I know you'll be editing this. I hope you've not got anything on Saturday. Anyway, I am pretty much almost ready to go. I'm leaving in about an hour. I probably want to wear something warm today because I think the last time I went to London... Wait, what was it? Last time I went to London, I either wore something and I was too hot. Who knows? The weather is so bizarre at the moment. It just isn't, like, it isn't changing to, like, cold. So it's like this weird limbo between cold and hot. So, like, warm, basically. Ooh, wibbly wobbly. Don't hate me, okay? Don't hate me. But I've got some more dresses to show you. And I thought I'd show you in this video because in the last one, it was kind of like luxe niche. These are like niche small brands, and I think that you'll love them as much as I do. And so I just thought I'd quickly unbox them and show you them, and then I can get dressed and we can get ready and go and head down to London and just do our thing, basically. So I know I've got a thing for dresses at the moment, but what's that? It's a TikTok. It's like, I know I'm obsessed with this, but it's an obsession that doesn't hurt anybody. And so I'm okay with that. I don't think that's how it goes, but it's kind of along those lines. It doesn't hurt anyone, so. So the first one is from Alana, which I bought some of their pieces last year, but when they collaborated with Stories, and they have collaborated again with Stories, and I just wanted to show you, as usual, the stunningness of what they do. This is the receipt that you usually receive with your order from Alana, and it says, This is the Velvet Belvedere dress, and I hope your dress makes you feel like a festive goddess, and I really hope it fits. I can't wait to see you bring it to life with your magic. Much love. Oh. So basically you order your dresses from Alana and you have them made to measure. So you can send your sample, your sizes and your bust and things like that. I haven't done that because I'm naughty and I didn't get the chance to. But basically it comes, once upon a time in Paris, a dream for the perfect little velvet dress was born. A dress made for twirling, for sipping champagne, for giggling merrily with the girls and dancing romantically with your lover. Olana in collaboration with Stories. And there is the most wonderful little Polaroid, which I believe these are supposed to be bookmarks as well, so that's going straight in my book. And they've created the most beautiful festive dress for the season ahead. And I have so many occasions that I need to wear dresses. That's why, it's basically why I just want to dress up. You don't even need an excuse to dress up nowadays, you can just dress up. So I went for the midi version of this one, but I also think that I want the mini version as well. And the thing that I love about their designs is they have these big, beautiful scoop backs, a big tie to cinch it in at the waist as well. Gorgeous, gorgeous black velvet, which is wonderful because I feel like with black velvet you could add like a brooch or some really sparkly earrings, and it just always looks wonderful. I love the fact that they just produce like one type of dress or one style and they just kind of tweak it a little bit. The darts down the front, I love a bit of darting, you know that, and it just looks so elegant that the moment they released it I was like, oh, and they do a matching velvet hair tie as well. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna try that on, I promise we're gonna try that on. The next box came all the way from Vienna. And it took a while, it really did, it took a while. I ordered this from a brand called Lena Hoschek, and I saw this dress. This was the taped dress that I was telling you about, and it got delayed and I had to pay more customs on it, so just be aware when ordering this particular brand that, sorry you can't see me, I'm like hi in my fake tan covered dressing gown, that there may be customs attached to your order, so, and it may take a while as well. But when I saw this, it spoke to my soul. It's really lovely as well because they do like children's dresses as well, so if you have like a daughter or something like that, you can dress them up. Such beautiful stuff. Okay, so this is the dress. So as you can see, it's got this beautiful kind of, it's not exactly taping, but it is kind of like a taping. It's a really nice thick cotton, so great for like more autumnal and wintry wearing. Again, just like the velvet, it's got a nice high neck. And it is absolutely beautiful. So this is like a midi as well. It does come with a black like sash belt that you can obviously cinch it in with. I would probably use one of my own belts just because it's got this kind of like brass hardware on it. But this is also good to keep for other things. So yes, this is one, I don't even know when I'm gonna wear it, but I want to wear it. And I love that it's got belt loops as well so that you can add your own belt. It's got puff sleeves. I'm just living all of my Anne with an E, Downton Abbey dress dreams at the moment, and it makes me so happy. They just make me feel so powerful. So anyway, I'm going to show you those on individually, obviously, but I don't even know if I'm going to wear one of those today, to be honest. I want to feel lovely going into London, and it's going to be so festive when we're there, so I'm so nuts, aren't I? I'm just excited about everything, always. Anyway, I've done my makeup for the day as well, and what I want to do is have a little bit of a jewellery switch up with you as well. You would have seen the other day that I popped down to London with Carrie and we got our friendship bracelet finally from Astrid Miyu. I'm so in love with it. It's everything I love about jewellery. It's delicate, it's timeless, it's beautiful, and that is kind of what Astrid Miyu jewellery is all about. And this year, I feel like this is the year for like heirlooms. It's all about jewellery. The only things that are on my Christmas list is jewellery, and I just feel like it makes such a wonderful, thoughtful and personal gift. So I'm going to show you some bits that I'm going to be styling up today with Astrid Miyu and changing up a little bit, and hopefully you'll find something maybe for someone that you love, or someone that loves you to get you, or something because you love you and you deserve something new. So yeah, anyway. As you can see, I have lots and lots of beautiful Astrid Miyu blush pink boxes in front of me. But before I get into them, I am going to let you know that between the 22nd and the 30th of November, you will be able to get 25% off everything. No code needed. I think that's the most important thing. There is no code needed. 25% off of absolutely everything. And that is off of everything online now. You can also get 20% off offline. The only exclusions are services and the solid gold pieces. But let's get into these boxes. But don't forget that you can get 25% off everything right now between the 22nd and the 30th. So this is your opportunity to pick up anything sparkly that you might want to get in time for Christmas, or if you just thought that it was, like, I've seen so many people commemorating like that they made it through the past 18 months and like quite difficult times. So if you wanted to pick something up just to celebrate that, then now is your chance. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have many boxes here. So I'm gonna have a change up of my jewelry. I've actually not put my wedding bits and pieces back on since my facial, which I really need to do. And I'll do once I've had a little style up. But there are so many items in here that I know that you're going to love. And everything that I have to show you is very, very sparkly. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna get some of these open so I can show you my favorite bits, but obviously this one is one of my favorites. So obviously everything comes in the beautiful blush Astrid Miyu boxes. These ones I showed you when I was in store, and I'm obsessed. They come in the, well, I've got them in the rose gold and the silver, but these on the lobes, in fact, I'm gonna try these out now. I may have to take out some of my other studs for these, but if you have like just the one earring, this could work really. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to need to. Am I going to? So I could take out one stud. I don't even know if I need to be honest. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love these. As always, my big hole is, oh wow, they're so beautiful. But I also love the idea of these as like a cuff, like a bit of a, oh, can you hear my tummy? I'd have to use the other one. Like, I'd love, in fact, I think this is still pierced. I think my top ear is still pierced. Is it pierced? Yes, it is. So you can pop this in your top ear, like so. Oh wow, I love how that looks. Let's see if I can get that to stay right. And just in case you don't know, all of these little diamonds that I have in my ears, these really delicate ones, these are all from Astrid Miyu as well. And everything just kind of stacks together and looks beautiful. So if someone's like starting their jewelry collection and they want to have bits that go together and maybe and look beautiful together, I feel like Astrid Miyu is always a really good place to start. You can stack with lots of different jewelry brands. You don't have to buy from just one as well. I really think that like curated pieces together always looks really, really complimentary. And so I find that like my Astrid Miyu ones are such incredible quality, and they sit so perfectly next to pieces that I've got from like super luxurious like Cartier and things like that. They always look really complimentary. So I love mixing and matching things up and just having a little bit of a play with my jewelry. But that is such a beautiful little, almost like a little frame. So cute. So these are the rose gold ones, but I also have them in silver. So if I wanted to, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm like a kid on Christmas morning. So these are also really, really lovely. Like these would work so well if you've got like your inner conch pierced or something like that. Like if you have in there, this little semicircle would look so lovely, or even just framing around the edge of your ear or at the top here. Like I love that they've got jewelry like this that are just so delicate and sparkly, but frames the areas of your ears so, so beautifully. It's my tummy, oh my goodness. So here we have them in the silver as well. I'm trying to work out which one. No, it's the other one. So if you've admired the cuff on my Tash Rook for a while, this is definitely the sort of vibe that you can go for to get that frame of the ear just slightly more delicate and tapered, which I love. Oh my goodness, it's so, so nice. But also looks so lovely worn as a crawler, like I am doing, in your lobes. But you could even put it like in these last ones as well, and it just slightly crawls up the ear. This is probably one of my favorite pieces from Astrid Miyu, because I just feel like it's so unique. And I feel like there's a lot of the same thing in jewelry at the moment, but that is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And this is the one that I'm most excited about, because I styled this up. This is their tennis bracelet. I styled this up a couple of months ago, I think, but it was just slightly too big, and some of you had the great idea to wear it as a anklet. They've made a smaller one which now fits with my stack, so I now get to have a diamond tennis bracelet as part of my stack, which is making me very, very happy. I just have to be able to put it on, which I can't. I'll have to get Ali to do that. But my tummy is making so much noise this morning. I think I need a croissant. I'm gonna have some croissant with fig jam because Ali bought me some croissants earlier. It makes me very happy. You know, the croissants make me very, very happy. Ooh, but I will get Ali to pop this on, but I just think that that is gonna add such a little glistening touch, and I love a bit of sparkle. I love it. This also comes in the rose gold as well, so if you're like me and you like to kind of mix and match your jewellery, this works perfectly. And it also comes in a very, very exciting choker necklace, which I think is absolutely, hands down, the perfect thing to stack. Because I think there's the cool kind of snake-like chains that Astrid Miyu do their own one as well, which I think I've got somewhere. I feel like this is what the more classic, timeless girl would go for if they wanted that same kind of vibe. So you'd go for this, and then you'd have like a little pendant here, and you could have your little, if you've got the Astrid Miyu version of my wedding necklace, you can have that sat there, or you can wear this slightly longer and then have the pendant sat there and then another pendant there, and it just makes such a wonderful stack. So I'm gonna pop this on because I do intend on stacking this with my wedding necklace. I am gonna put it back on before I go. And it breaks things up because I have a lot of silver necklaces and I don't have so many rose gold. And so this is a really lovely, and it kind of flips around a bit. So it's like chain and tennis, like so. Very, very beautiful. At least I can put that one on myself. So this would be like the perfect necklace to style up with this. So you'd have the pendant just hanging slightly down there, and it just adds a nice stack. I always feel like you need like a chain and at least another pendant that hangs down so that it's just a bit of variation and it looks really kind of curated. This necklace does obviously come in the silver colorway as well, so you can have it in the rose gold or the silver, or you can have both. And then we have the most statement pave huggies, which I actually can't decide which I'm gonna go for today. These are so statement for Christmas. Oh my goodness, they look so, so wonderful. Like so delicate and yet covered in little tiny diamonds, and they have rings as well that match this kind of pave design, so that everything, I just feel like this is the season of sparkle. So I just wanted to show you some of my favorite pieces. I'm gonna get Ali to put on my bracelet for me because I desperately need that on. These remind me of angel wings. Oh dear. And if you wanted something a little bit less blingy, but still blingy, I mean, you can never go wrong with some sparkle in my opinion, you can go for these gorgeous drop geometric earrings as well. I always think that I suit studs way better though. I'm not like a drop person because I've always got these like tiny little diamonds in everywhere. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep the necklace, this little beautiful diamond necklace on. I'm gonna pop the bracelet on as well, and I'm gonna keep this new cuff in my top ear as well, and then stack them with the rest of my Astrid Miyu jewelry. So my little tiny delicate barbell studs and my beautiful friendship bracelet, which I love so much. And now I actually need to get dressed because otherwise I am going to be so late, but I need to have a croissant as well. Well, I've made one hell of a mess behind me, but I am wearing the dress that I ordered from Vienna, from Lena Hoschek? I'm not sure. Probably a bit too much to go and get my hair done, but it made me feel so fabulous. And so I just felt like feeling fabulous for the entire day, and I think that that's a wonderful thing to do. The colours of this are so beautiful, and it's a really nice thick material. Ignore my big pile of boxes. I've teamed it with my Christian Louboutin boots, which I feel like are a really good length and shape. They're still really elegant, and I can pop a coat over the top of this, which is really good. So I'll be nice and warm as well. Right, I've decided I'm wearing my Todd's coat and my little Kelly to go with the dress to keep me warm, because it is a little bit cold, so I want to make sure that I'm cosy, especially because I'll probably get home quite late, and I don't want to be like on the train all cold. So yeah, nice cosy, what do they call it? Dressing gown coat that I got. This is from Bicester Village actually, and I got this for like, was it like £600? Reduced from 2,000. So I feel like brands like Todd's, who's ready to wear, is really, really expensive, and they only do really small amounts of it. It's really, really good to go to Bicester and get it from there. So I have just put this coat on for the first time since I think it must be last year. Sorry, Ali is making a coffee and he's stood right there. And a microwave pasta. Coffee and pasta, my favourite. And
I'm waiting, carry on.
I've just found something that I haven't been able to find, and I knew it was in the house, but I didn't know where it was because I know it's not left the house. And I've just found it in my pocket, and it's been missing for nearly a year.
What is it? Oh, you've not even told me.
No, of course I'm not going to tell you that I lost my Cartier pen. But I didn't lose it. I didn't lose it because I know it doesn't leave the house. So I knew it was here.
It's a lovely pen.
But I'd obviously put it in my pocket.
And you've only just realised.
And I just put my hand in my pocket and I was like...
Why do you always tell me after the event rather than I've lost my pen, any ideas?
Because I know you're not going to know where it is. You barely remember what day it is. No, but I found it.
The truth is, I'm so bloody organised, I don't need to remember where everything is.
I'm sorry, Ali, how many times do you lose your wallet a week?
Never.
Ali, you lost your wallet, and I wanted to say to you,
when we're leaving a house, sometimes it's in a rush, and I'm not
having it.
100% sure exactly whereabouts I left it. Not like in general, just when I was getting ready, I put things out to go, and then you move them.
Yeah, it's my fault. It's my fault, of course it is. It's always my fault.
Anyway, I'm pleased you found your pen.
Thank you.
I'm glad you didn't buy another one just to fill the gap.
I thought of that.
I know, you got it with a watch. You know your tricks.
Woody, you think your daddy's giving you some cheese?
You're joking, mate, you've just got pigs here.
The way Porter hears the sound of the cheese is the funniest thing. Very funny boy. We made it down to London. I had to swap trains on the journey down because sadly it sounded like there was quite a bad medical emergency, so I swapped over at Watford Junction and no issues. I also met a lovely subscriber when I was at Milton Keynes train station, which was lovely. But I am now en route to the hair salon and I am so excited for a refresh and a good cut. I think I bottled my cut last time, but I'm gonna make sure that I have some balls this time. I have just left the hair salon and walked out to this stunning dress in the window. I don't know what brand this is, but I might have to go in and have a peek. How gorgeous! Porty? Porty? Oh my goodness! Hello, no wee-wees, no happy wee-wees, please. No happy wee-wees. Oh, my baby boy, I've got my hands full. Baby boy. Oh, little happy bottom. Look at that little happy bottom. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, my goodness me. My goodness me. My goodness me. Look at you. Such a big little piglet. Happy boy? Happy boy. Well, I've just got home. Ali is still finishing off the lights in the greenhouse. There are many beeping noises in here. Oh, I was getting off the train and I was sat on the train, and obviously at that time of the day there's usually like lots of men that are like, you know, like leaving the offices and they're in their suits and their snazzy little Jimmy flips and whatever. And I just thought that, like, in my mind I was just like surrounded by all of these, like, I don't know how to explain it, but just like, you know. And then this man opposite me goes, by the way, can I just say that your dress is absolutely amazing. And I was like, you know, I was just getting up to get off the train and I was like, oh my goodness, thank you so much, it's new. I should have said to him, it's got pockets. But it was just so lovely. And I felt very, very lovely in it today. Probably like, people were probably looking at me thinking I was like the most overdressed and bizarre human ever, but the amount of loungewear that we've all worn in the last sort of 18 months, like hell am I not gonna make an effort. Right, dinner, we need to eat. Ali's just making fun of me because I picked up my camera and I was like, it's because I caught sight of my new hair that again, like one day I hope I'm gonna come home and my husband is gonna notice that I've had my, yeah, I was gonna notice that I had my hair done. Anyway, we just had a very, very healthy dinner cooked by Mr. Millen Gordon. We had veg,
which is two healthy of 3.
I'm pretty much out of the house.
Last night's was pretty bad.
Oh yes,
It was horrific.
that is true. However, they did let me know that when we walked in, we'd had a delivery from that pantry. Now, if you don't remember, that pantry, they did the cakes. Remember, I just went really minimal and had like 5 cakes at my garden party. They did the cakes. And they also do hampers, which is probably a really good thing for this time of year. And I thought, I'm just gonna have a look. Even though we're being healthy, I'm just gonna have a look. And I read this one particular bit and it was like, I remember you saying how much you enjoyed the lemon cake we made at your garden party. That pantry Steve. And I've just opened it and I've realised that he's done like jam jar versions of the lemon cake. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't even know what to say. I'm saying I'm gonna have some, but this is not part of the evening routine. And then, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, babe, have you looked at these? I think I might cry. Babe?
Yeah.
Totally ruined the moment there. Babe, come look at these.
Oh, I've had one, they taste lovely.
You're such a... So you knew already? What are they? Biscuits?
They're like soft.
Cakey biscuits.
Okay, but if you have a bite.
I will do, but I'm also gonna have some cake.
That's very clever idea.
What else have we got in here? Honestly, like they're so good, and the cakes that they made for our birthday. It's not a birthday, it was for like celebrating everything. But they made these cakes and they went down an absolute treat. The lemon one, I just was so shocked because I'm like usually not a lemon person, but oh my gosh, the lemon one went down an absolute treat. Everyone was talking about the lemon cake. Stopped up, babe. Better start getting through because you treat it like it's a very special hot chocolate, so you don't actually drink it. You need to get drinking. We've got Chips de Madrid Super Bon. So they basically make up like hampers, but with really, really good food. Cacao and hazelnut biscuits. It's not for you, Portellini. Oh my gosh, there is just more Saggiano. Oh, handmade flatbreads.
Oh, so you oven them?
What is this? Truffle selection. Like it's all beautiful packaging as well, like really kind of like, is it artisan food? Fettuccine. Oh my gosh, there is so much. I'm not gonna go through the entire thing, but I am gonna have some of that pantry's, that cake. I love the branding as well. Oh,
Shall I put
guys,
this food
thank
in
you
the
so
fridge?
much. What are you waffling for? Where is your sister?
Oi, oi.
What is it?
Balsamic glaze.
Ooh.
I like this stuff
Puffy,
as
it's
well.
not for you. Stop wriggling.
Please be oil.
Oh,
We need it.
We need balsamic oil, don't we? Is it
No,
oil?
just normal oil we need.
That's wine. Is it Whispering? It's Whispering Angels.
Oh, nice. It is.
He's a naughty sausage. He's not for you. You're not the naughty sausage.
Very lovely.
don't have any left as well.
I do now.
Thanks very much.
Guess what you're doing tomorrow evening? Spanish green pitted olives with hot chili. Is it good? Oh, there's another one. What's this one? Ooh, that sounds lovely.
What's that?
It's got garlic in it.
I feel like all I do is eat on my vlogs now. Are you trying to be the world's worst unboxer?
Yes.
Literally, now it's like him. Also, what's really annoying is that we can't have our lights on, so that's the reason why the light keeps going dark and light, because if my face isn't in the camera, it doesn't brighten up. Look at his tail. Happy? Not for you. It's not for you. Bonsoir. Say hello to your fans. Say hello to your fans. Say hello to them. He looks. Oh my goodness. Monsieur, you don't have to put out the red light. Monsieur, you don't have to wear that dress tonight. Monsieur. Well, that is 3-time tea time sorted for a while. Thank you so much, that pantry and that cake. You spoil us a lot and you do such wonderful things. And they're basically, it's a guy called Steve, and well, I think he started it with his wife. I know that his wife is also a primary school teacher, I think. Do you want to take over the vlog? Do you want to take over the vlog, Porter? Because you know what? I don't think you've got the minerals. I just don't think you've got the minerals. Come on. So anyway, they started off making cakes and opened a cake shop, and then they started that pantry, and so they do all of this lovely food as well. And is that right, Porter? You seem to know a lot about the situation. Well, yes, you know, I do really like my food, so I know what I like, and the lemon cake is absolutely spectacular. What a handsome boy with very small arms. Very small sausage arms. Oh, cara mia. Good morning, everyone. Yes, first things first, I am wearing the same dress that I wore yesterday, but I didn't technically wear it because I wear a long sleeve top underneath it, and I wear tights, and I wear underwear, and so it's not even touching my skin. So technically, it's still clean. No, I'm joking. I felt so fabulous yesterday that I was like, I'm absolutely gonna wear this to my meetings today, because why would I not? In all honesty, I feel so wonderful, and it's just the perfect warm dress as well. Like, I've obviously got a base layer from Intimissimi underneath, but the dress itself is just very, very warm. My best friend, who's obviously coming down to London for meetings with me today, texts me saying, oh man, the weather says that there's a strong chance of wine. And she sent me a picture of the weather forecast with a wine glass over this day. But yeah, no, we've got 3 meetings back to back today, and usually afterwards we tend to have like a glass of wine and just kind of debrief on the day. It's a really nice way to just kind of regroup, catch up, and just dissect all of the information that we get, because I often need to go back and be like, right, okay, so what did this mean, and okay, how do we like respond to this, and blah blah blah. So it's really nice. Anyway, I'm wearing this today, so I get to feel absolutely wonderful today as well. My hair, you can see, I had about, I think I must have had like 2 inches cut off, and it feels so wonderful. And then I had it toned as well, so it's looking so much better. There's just gonna probably come a day when I'm like, right, just get a bob and just cut all of the warmth off, because you can see it's just such a lovely soft blonde through the top. First meeting is by Terry, then we have Kate Somerville, and then we have Rodial. So it's gonna be a really, really lovely day, just catching up with people that we've not seen for like years. So it feels good to be running around London again. Also, I thought I would show you my eye makeup today, because I've gone all out. I'm wearing the by Terry Terribly Paris palette. It's me in a palette, basically. It's got all of the really nice kind of warm rose goldy colours that I tend to go for. And then I've got, it's basically, if you've been looking at my eye makeup and thinking, oh, Lydia, I like it. It's what I wore yesterday, but I just wore a more subtle version, because obviously there's multiple different colours in the palette, and I'll show you the ones that I've used. Okay, so all over the lid, I've used this particular colour here. Then I've used a little bit of this for the transition. And then right in the corner, I've used this colour here. So it just creates a really nice, warm, kind of rosy gold eye. And I team it with the lipstick that I created with Code 8, which I still believe, to this day, there is no nude lipstick better than this one, because trust me, I've tried to find it. Okay, because I literally would like to wear something different for once, but no, the lipstick that I created is the best lipstick and the best nude of all time. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna try and talk over the music in here, but we've just arrived for our first meeting, which is with By Terry, and I'm meeting some new people from the team, and we're gonna sit and have some drinks, maybe? Probably not alcoholic, but just nice drinks. Yeah, we're at North Audley Canteen, so I hate this camera when you're really close to it, because it makes you like a fish bowl. It's much nicer when it's back here, but you probably can't hear me. So, we have just finished up with By Terry, and I am on quite possibly the busiest road in London. I've had approximately 3 compliments on my dress this morning, which has been lovely, and I just met a subscriber in North Audley Canteen. I always call it North Audley Kitchen. It is not. It is North Audley Canteen. Such a great meeting with By Terry. So many exciting things, like things that you guys are going to love. Like, I am just, they always have the most exciting launches. And
if I get excited by a makeup product, that's exactly, because I just don't get excited by makeup products.
No, but honestly, it's just, so exciting hearing about everything that's coming, and like all of the things that like the world is going back to normal, talking about events and trips and things like that. It's just going to be so lovely. So on to the next meeting, which is where? Chiltern Firehouse. We have just got to Chiltern Firehouse, and I've also just met one of Katie, my photographer's friends, who works here. It's very, very lovely. I've been sending Katie messages like, I just met your friend! And also, I've just been zhuzhing Carrie's hair and checking out the wine list. And Carrie says, you know you're at a bougie place when they do fine wines by the glass. So, someone's having a very jolly conversation, aren't they? Anyway, one is £55 a glass, which is lovely. And they also have orange by the glass. I did not know you could get orange wine. Or is that orange juice for £20? But they do Whispering Angel by the glass, which makes me very, very, very happy. Good morning, everyone. That was us waking up to the sounds of Ali singing to Porter. For some reason, I think Porty really loves the sound of Ali and like his voice, and like how it, I don't know, because it's so loud when he does it, he's like, but we've got up this morning, and yes, we've been singing. And we've been for a run. I have just made myself the most Provençal breakfast, for me anyway, because it's what I ate when we were in Provence. I've got croissants and butter and fig jam. So the perfect thing for after run. We had... You want your doggies? Here you go. There we go. Yes, so meetings yesterday finished off with Rodial, and the owner of Rodial actually ended up coming. So I was like, totally not expecting that. It was really, really wonderful, and also really fascinating hearing how so many beauty brands had to like adapt over COVID that maybe I didn't even know about, in terms of like, you know, their business models and things like that. So yeah, it was really, really interesting and such a great meeting, like just so wonderful. Then we went and got some food and had some drinks, and then got the train home. And it was quite an early one, to be honest. I think I got home by like 10:30 and was in bed by like 11:30. And we had a little bit of a snoozy lay-in this morning on a Saturday because I've got a really nice chilled weekend ahead. But I thought I would pick up the camera now before I get washed and talk. There's nothing else in there, Porcine. And Ali was very, very busy yesterday. He was, first of all, he removed the festoon lighting and put it into our olive trees, which I'm really excited to see how that looks this evening. And he also set up all of the Christmas lights on the greenhouse. So I'm definitely gonna have to show you that this evening because, oh my gosh, it looks so, so good. And I think I'm just gonna be finishing off some bits around the house, i.e. finally popping in the teasels that we picked up the other morning and just dressing them in the fireplace and things like that, just adding a little bit more of a rustic touch. No, it's so hard done by. Oh, it could just break your heart, doesn't it? But Potty, there's nothing in there. Your toys are all around. Anyway, I'm gonna get myself dressed and looking a lot better than this and ready for the day. What you maybe can't see from here, but you can just about make out, are some very festive reindeer and lights situated outside my greenhouse. Ali has spent a considerable amount of time decorating my greenhouse for me. You'll be able to see it on the home account, but you won't be able to see Ali putting it up and how much effort and time.
Special of videos. Yeah,
so he's spent a lot of time decorating my greenhouse for me and it looks absolutely incredible at night. Like, it is just so, so wonderful. So make sure that you head over to the home account, have a look at that, and then make sure you show Ali some love when his one goes live, because I feel really bad that he's not been able to put his out. Well, been out for a run and now we are fueling up with some leftover pasta. We have pretty much a bit of a wholesome day planned. We've been very, very lazy this weekend and we are going to take Porter for a walk. We've got some Christmas present buying to do and birthday present buying to do, and some good old snuggling in front of the fire. I don't know if I've decided, but I think this might be the last video before Vlogmas. I'm not sure. I may play this by ear, but I'm just thinking about giving myself like time to wrap up work and then just focus on the vlogs, because I always just want the vlogs to be as good as possible for you. It's the only reason I ever do things, is so that my mind and my head is completely like in the zone when it comes to vlogging. So we'll see how it goes, because I'm thinking that, sorry, I'm faffing with my hair and I know that that's very, very annoying for people. But yes, I think that maybe that will be the case. We'll see how it goes. I might be able to film some like sit down videos in the interim, but we'll see. Ali is just stocking up the wood store and I am on food duty before we take Porty out for a very chilly walk, because the temperature is definitely dropping. I have just had a bit of a mad minute whilst I've been sat here waiting for Ali to get ready to take Porter for a walk. Totally nuts, like out of this world. Crazy. I filed my nails in a different shape. I saw a picture on my camera roll of when my nails used to be this kind of like, it's almost like a cross between a short stiletto shaped nail and an almond, and I really liked how my fingers look, and I nearly asked Alex to do my nails like this last time I had them done, but I was like, oh no, just in case, and I've just had a mad minute and filed one of my hands down, and I think I prefer it, so I'm going to do both hands now. I'll probably need to get my nails done again this week anyway, but we are going to get ready for a walk now, and then we are coming home to sit in front of the fire. What do you think we'll watch tonight?
I don't know, it's a good question.
Poor
I feel
dear.
like there's something that people have been talking about. I can't remember what it is. Big chest these days, aren't you?
He's been working out.
So this doesn't fit you anymore, does it?
He doesn't skip chest day.
I don't think this fits him.
It does fit him, babe. You've got it on the wrong way round. That's why it doesn't fit him.
That's his...
It's like dressing a toddler. Come on, poor Jean.
I knew something wasn't right. Let's go again. This time.
Let's try that one more time. Oh, my little boy. You look very smart, my boy. Very smart. Well, if you can't tell from my face, the temperature has definitely dropped. Oh my goodness, I've got so many layers on and I'm still cold. I'm very, very grateful for this jacket though, because it keeps me very warm. I've got double the shuffle on at the moment, and a wool jumper, and a cashmere base layer as well, and a vest. It is very, very cold. Ali is lighting the fire for Porty. Oh, end workout. Well, that was a lovely little walk that we had, and we decided whilst on the walk that we're going to have a makeshift roast, completely unplanned. We're going to pick what is left in the kitchen garden, although I think my parsnips might be okay. I feel like I need to text my friend and ask her. Basically, apparently you need the frost for parsnips, but all of my leaves have dropped now. There used to be one big bush. So I'm going to go and have a look at my parsnips and see if there's any carrots that we can get out of the ground for dinner this evening. Feels like it's been a long time since I've been down to the kitchen garden. So as you can see, we've still got some bits here and there in the kitchen garden. We've got a lot of spinach. We've got chives over there, onions and spring onions. These are the parsnips, so I'm going to have a go at digging some of those up. And then we do have some carrots coming up here, so I'm going to have a little dig up of those as well. These are some autumn carrots that I planted. I'm just going to see how they do this year, as I don't want to do too much. We've got Porter barking at me from the cat flap. So in we go. Look at the size of it. Wow. My goodness me. I am actually in shock at the size of these parsnips. I can't believe it. This one is the biggest parsnip I've ever seen. I don't know if we need carrots at this rate. I'll just see what we've got though. Not quite so fruitful on the carrots, but parsnips are a go. Hello, Grumpy. You upset that Mummy is in the kitchen garden without you? Were you? You wanted to help with the parsnips. You did. Ali, come and look at this. Look at the size of this parsnip.
Oh wow. Well, that'd be enough then.
We've got 2 carrots, but the parsnips,
It's good, we're going to have lots of parsnips then. How lovely.
Yeah, the parsnips, to be honest, parsnips are my favourite, so...
So, we're going to be doing a juicy oven-baked chicken breast.
Lovely.
So we'll do the veg, get that roasting in the oven, then do the chicken. By the time that's ready, it'll all time up nicely.
Okay.
And then Yorkshire puddings are really quick, aren't they? You just have to heat the pan in the top oven.
Okay, just be careful. I'll clean these up, you cut them.
Yeah, I'll cut them, just do that cut thing, don't you?
Yeah. Actually, I was trying to get these out of the ground and I was like, what the hell?
Parsnip as big as you, Porter.
As big as your parsnip.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. The Queen is gracing us with her presence. Porty thought that we were talking to him. He's always got to be the centre of attention. Lulu, you okay? Hello, beautiful one. Porty, no. Good boy. Porty is still learning that Lumi will only play with him when she's ready to play with him. He thinks she'll play all the time. Little Porty has been keeping us company on the floor. Well, I think it's safe to say that we've definitely found our rhythm when it comes to doing a roast. I'm like the sous chef and I help with the prep and the cutting of the veg and the preparation of the veg and anything else. If Ali needs an ingredient, I get it for him. And it seems to have gone really, really smoothly. So I've actually really enjoyed this. We've not ended up like bickering over the roast. I've enjoyed it so much that I've gone and opened a bottle of wine. I went down to the bar and popped this into my Vivino app, and this was a very, very nice bottle of wine. Well, price-wise anyway. I've not tried it yet. I'm just letting it aerate, but I've been doing some reading and it says that if a wine is under 8 years, you should let it aerate for 1 to 2 hours, and I'm just simply not going to wait that long. But this sounds like it's a nice bottle of wine, so I think I'm going to pour us 2 glasses. I do have PT in the morning, but I'm just enjoying myself so much that I couldn't help but treat myself to a nice glass of red. So this is a 2017 South Australian Shiraz. Very nice. Ooh, it smells very nice. Can I have a sniff of this, babe?
This is my glass.
Yeah. We're trying to work out where a £60 bottle of wine is going to have come from because I popped it into Vivino and I was like, oh!
Smells lovely. Yeah, very nice. Isn't it?
I like that.
So how old is it?
2017.
2017. So Caroline.
Yeah. So I don't know if I think I've told you this before, but Carrie can tell the age of a wine just by looking at it. Because
am I right in saying that because the separation, the water and the wine, is thin,
Yeah.
means it's new, and the older the wider, or the other way around?
other way round, I think.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Carrie, but the more that you can see the separation, the younger the wine,
Right, okay.
I'm guessing.
It's one way or the other, 50-50.
Yeah. But anyway,
So
very
that-
nice. But you know what, I was just thinking about
Because actually, having said that, there is actually quite...
a considerable amount of
Yeah,
separation.
large.
And it's under 8 years old, so. But what I was going to say was it just gave me a really good idea because one of my family friends was here for our garden party and she was like, oh, you really need to like expand your wine like tasting and like what you like and really like find.
Oh yeah, because it's like when I start drinking whiskey.
Yeah, exactly.
Some absolute shockers. I mean, they're probably not bad whiskies, but ones that
Yeah.
don't
I mean,
agree
I'll
with my
always love
palate.
Whispering Angel. It cemented that when Johan and John were like, oh no, Whispering Angel.
It's good.
Yeah, but what I was thinking is people always say it's really hard to buy for me for Christmas. So I should just say to people, buy me your most favourite bottle of wine. That's all I'd love, to just try your most favourite bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Isn't that I think that's a really lovely thing and easy. Then I get to try loads, because they drink it, but they also, I get to try lots of different wines that way.
Yeah.
If any of our family friends or family or friends are watching this and you're struggling with what to get me for Christmas, get me your favourite bottle of wine, preferably a red, but I'll try any. But Ali is working on the cauliflower cheese. We've got Gruyere, and then we've topped it up with some other bits and bobs in there as well.
Got some nutmeg in it.
Got some nutmeg.
Yeah. This is a Charlie special. I learned this at Mr. Irons, who is very, very good chef, even though he doesn't call himself a chef.
No, but he is
chef.
the goat at roast dinners,
Yeah,
isn't he?
He is. And so, even though these stems are a little short, aren't they?
They're not as
We needed more. I think Charlie uses 2, but there's normally 4 of us, right?
Yes.
We could have had a slightly smaller bowl. Good to go.
It's going
Roasties in
amazingly.
here. Give them a little twirl. Always got to give your roasties a little bit of a twirl. Oil's getting hot, ready for the Yorkshire.
Yeah, Ali's making Yorkshires from scratch. I'm very impressed.
My dipping skills. So Mum actually just spoons the oil over.
Does she?
Yeah.
But Charlie turns them, doesn't he?
I don't know.
Oh, he does this. I've definitely seen him doing this.
We fluff the little bad boys up.
Chuffed.
Chuffed.
Yeah, you don't want to be fluffing.
I'll tell you what, I'll be fluffing them in a minute.
And the cauliflower cheese is going on. Oh wow. That is a good amount of cheese. Oh my god, that's literally making me hungry. Ali is just about ready to do the Yorkshires. Oh, yeah.
So that's what you go middle, raise it up, dip down. They're going to be so bad, I can tell already. God, I wouldn't get the job.
And Ali has just stuck the cheese and the pepper on top and it's ready to go in the oven. Looking good. So, Ali was just telling me that make sure that I vlog it. A lot of learnings. Well, no, you said a lot of learnings. There's only one learning.
I feel like there is more learning. So
Ali realised...
our cheese could be more crisp up on top and a little bit more, you know, like golden.
So I said to Ali when he was doing the Yorkshire puddings, I was like, I think you need to have the oven hotter. And he was like, no, it was this heat. And then he realised afterwards that it was supposed to be hotter. So the Yorkshire puddings are not what they should be. But yeah, that was the only thing. Everything else looks amazing. I can't wait to tuck in. And this is the biggest plate of veg I think I've ever had. But it looks delicious. And the Yorkshire actually just tastes fine. It just hasn't... Yeah, it tastes lovely. It just tastes like a Yorkshire. It just hasn't risen a lot. Well, I can confirm that Ali's roast dinner was absolutely delicious. Even the flat Yorkshire puddings were just wonderful. No, it really was so tasty, and I ate as much as I could, and my belly is now, oh, lovely and full. But I'm gonna finish the vlog here by letting you know just how sweet my husband is, because Porter's currently outside having a wee, and he thinks that Porter's gonna be cold when he comes in, so he's popping Porter's blanket in front of the fire so that he's warm when he comes in. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. So I'll see you guys in the next vlog, or I'll see you in Vlogmas, depending on how we do the next week.